In this presentation, we will discuss the ethical guidelines in clinical research, focusing on the principles that protect human participants and ensure responsible biomedical research. General Introduction. Ethical guidelines in clinical research provide a structured framework for conducting biomedical research involving human participants. In India, these are governed by the ICMR, ensuring that research is conducted responsibly and ethically. ICMR Ethical Code Overview. The ICMR Ethical Code includes both general principles applicable to all research and specific principles tailored to specialized areas. These guidelines are dynamic and updated periodically to match scientific and societal developments. General Statement on Human Research. All medical research involving human beings must aim to improve knowledge and contribute to the welfare of society, while maintaining dignity, transparency, and ongoing safety evaluation. Purpose of clinical research. The primary purpose of clinical research is to expand our understanding of health and disease, ultimately improving prevention and treatment strategies for the benefit of humanity. Conduct of ethical research. Ethical research requires responsible conduct, where participant dignity, well-being, and fair treatment are always prioritized. Evaluation and safety monitoring. Ethical evaluation must occur throughout the research process, with continuous assessment of risks and benefits to ensure participant safety at all times. General ethical principles. Clinical research involving humans is guided by three fundamental ethical principles: respect for persons, beneficence, and justice. Respect for persons. Respect for persons recognizes the autonomy of individuals while also ensuring protection for those who may have limited decision-making capacity. Respect for autonomy. Respect for autonomy means that individuals must be free to make informed choices about participation, without pressure or coercion, based on clear and complete information. Respect for persons' protection of vulnerable individuals. Respect for persons does not stop at autonomy alone. It also includes protecting individuals who may have limited decision-making capacity. Such participants may not always be able to fully understand or voluntarily consent to research. Therefore, researchers and ethics committees have a responsibility to provide additional safeguards, ensuring that these individuals are neither exploited nor exposed to unnecessary risk. Principle of beneficence. The principle of beneficence requires researchers to actively work toward maximizing possible benefits while minimizing harm. This means careful study design, risk assessment, and continuous monitoring during the research process. Any potential harm must be justified by meaningful benefits, and unnecessary suffering should always be avoided. Principle of justice. Justice in clinical research refers to fairness. It ensures that the burdens and benefits of research are shared equitably. No specific group should be unfairly burdened or excluded without justification. Selection of participants should be based on scientific reasons, not convenience or vulnerability. 12 Basic Ethical Principles Overview. Beyond the core ethical principles, clinical research is guided by a set of 12 basic ethical principles. These principles apply to all areas of biomedical research and serve as a framework to ensure that research remains ethical, scientific, and respectful of human participants. Principle of Essentiality. The principle of essentiality states that research involving human subjects should only be conducted when it is absolutely necessary. Researchers must first explore all alternative methods. Human participation should be justified by a clear potential to advance scientific knowledge or improve healthcare outcomes. Principle of voluntariness and informed consent. Participation in research must always be voluntary. Individuals should receive complete and understandable information about the study, including risks and benefits. Consent should be obtained without pressure, and participants must be free to withdraw from the study at any point without penalty. Principle of non-exploitation. The principle of non-exploitation ensures that participants are not taken advantage of due to poverty, lack of education, or social status. All participants should be treated equally, with full disclosure of risks, and without any form of coercion or manipulation. Principle of privacy and confidentiality. Protecting privacy and confidentiality is a fundamental ethical responsibility. Personal data and identities of participants must be securely stored and accessed only for legitimate scientific or legal reasons. Breaches of confidentiality can cause harm and loss of trust in research. Principle of precautions and risk minimization. Researchers must take all necessary precautions to reduce risks to participants. This includes careful planning, safety monitoring, and immediate action if unexpected harm occurs. The goal is always to ensure participant safety throughout the research process. Principle of professional competence. Clinical research should always be conducted by competent and qualified professionals. Adequate training, ethical awareness, and scientific expertise are essential to ensure participants' safety and data integrity. Incompetence can lead to serious ethical and scientific consequences. Principle of accountability and transparency. This principle emphasizes that all research activities must be conducted in a fair, honest, and transparent manner. Researchers are accountable for their actions and must ensure that all records and data generated during research are properly maintained and preserved for a reasonable period. Transparency helps in verification, audit, and maintaining public trust in research. Principle of maximization of public interest and distributive justice. This principle states that research should aim to benefit humanity as a whole and not just privileged sections of society. The outcomes of research should contribute to public welfare and ensure fair distribution of benefits, supporting the ethical concept of distributive justice. Principle of institutional arrangements. This principle highlights the responsibility of institutions to ensure that all research-related arrangements are genuine, transparent, and ethically sound. Proper documentation and preservation of records are essential for accountability and regulatory compliance. Principle of public domain. Once research has been carefully conducted and evaluated, its findings should be made available to the public through scientific publications or other lawful means. This promotes knowledge sharing, scientific progress, and public accountability. Principle of totality and responsibility. This principle stresses that all individuals directly or indirectly involved in research share collective responsibility. Continuous monitoring, regular review, and timely corrective actions must be taken throughout all stages of research to ensure ethical conduct. Principle of compliance. This principle mandates strict adherence to all established rules, guidelines, norms, and directions governing research. Compliance ensures ethical integrity, legal validity, and protection of research participants. Ethical Guidelines Framework. Ethical research guidelines in India are framed based on national and international standards, including ICMR, CDSCO, and good clinical practice guidelines. These frameworks ensure ethical consistency and global acceptability of research. Ethics Review Board, ERB. The Ethics Review Board is an independent committee responsible for protecting the rights, safety, and well-being of human participants involved in research. It includes both scientific and non-scientific members to ensure balanced ethical evaluation. Other names of ERB. Depending on the institution or regulatory framework, the Ethics Review Board may be referred to as an independent ethics committee, institutional review board, or simply ethics committee. Composition Constitution of IRB. The Institutional Review Board is composed of qualified and experienced members capable of reviewing the scientific, medical, and ethical aspects of research proposals. As per guidelines, the committee must consist of at least 7 to 8 members. Composition of Institutional Review Board, IRB. The Institutional Review Board is composed of members selected both from within and outside the institution. This mixed representation ensures independence, ethical balance, and unbiased review of research proposals. The chairperson of the IRB must be selected from outside the institution. This external leadership strengthens impartiality and prevents institutional influence on ethical decisions. 2 to 3 members of the IRB are basic medical scientists. They play a crucial role in evaluating the scientific validity, study design, and methodology of the proposed research. Clinicians included in the IRB are selected from different institutions or hospitals. Their clinical experience helps assess patient safety, clinical relevance, and feasibility of the research. The social scientist evaluates the social implications of research, ensuring that studies are culturally sensitive and socially acceptable to the community involved. The philosopher member provides ethical and moral perspectives, ensuring that the research aligns with ethical principles such as autonomy, beneficence, and justice. The legal expert or retired judge ensures that the research complies with legal and regulatory requirements, protecting both participants and institutions from legal violations. The layperson represents the voice of the community. This member ensures that research is understandable, acceptable, and respectful to the general public. The member secretary manages the administrative functioning of the IRB, including documentation, coordination of meetings, and communication between investigators and the committee. Thank you for your time and kind attention. I hope this presentation helped you understand the ethical guidelines in clinical research, the fundamental ethical principles, and the important role of the Ethics Review Board in protecting human participants. Ethical research is the foundation of safe, responsible, and trustworthy clinical practice. Thank you once again.